by Dustless Blasting is being brought to you by Diesel DIY. Do it right. Do it yourself. Gearhead Tuning. We know Jeep engines. Machinist Mate, dedicated to bringing new revolutionary cleaning products to the market. And by Dustless Blasting. It's the future of surface preparation.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by Dustless Blasting. Now, if you drive a Tundra and you want to secure the stuff in the bed, Jamie from Sparks Parts got the answer. Jamie, this is a cool little solenoid for locking this thing up. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's really easy to operate. The best thing I like about it is it's something that's going to keep your stuff safe and secure. And all you got to do is just hit the block button on your key fob on the truck, and everything that you've got is going to be safe.
There you go. Nothing to install, right? Just I saw the instructions a little earlier. Why don't you give me a hand? We'll go ahead and pop this thing in.
All right.
Now, we'll take this little lock rod off. You don't really have to do this, but this is going to give everybody a nice view right here where we can go down. This goes into there. Now, the wiring, let's talk a little bit about the wiring. We took the panel off right here, which was real easy, just some Torx bolts, and then we ran a wire through here all the way up to the front. What about the wiring in the cab? That was pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You just got to run the wire up and through the kick panel, and on the passenger side, you disconnect one of the cables in there, and it'll hook right up to it.
And the instructions showed which wires to go to. I mean, we don't have to print out a schematic or nothing.
No, not at all. It's just two easy wires.
Yeah, and this is nice. It's just one bolt down here. You can see the one bolt just comes off. That's holding the existing latch right there. And then it's just a matter of what? Just slipping it on there and putting it in?
Yeah, we just slip it right in there, and then this is going to catch the lock between these two grooves.
Okay. This is the lock mechanism. This is pretty cool. It's same as a door lock solenoid. I mean, a little bi-directional motor that's just simply going to tie into the system. And when you lock and unlock your doors with the key fob, it's going to lock and unlock your little bed here, which is absolutely crucial. I know these tailgates are like astronomically expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean we live down at the beach too, and they go all the time. I mean you're looking at $1,500 for a new tailgate. So something like this, couple $100, you put it on your truck, and it's a huge peace of mind. I know there's cameras in these tailgates now, and it's just really pricey. I mean you can't really put a price on that anymore.
There's cameras in the actual latch itself?
Yeah, there's a camera right here. That's what this wire is. It's going to a camera.
Wow. This bolt goes up under there, so we have to get that bolt started. I don't know if you can reach in there.
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
Bolt started. I'll hold it from this side. And then when you hit the key fob, it's going to unlock and lock the doors and simply just go down these two wires.
Right.
Now you guys also do a lot of other things with Spark Parts. What do you guys do as far as
we're housed in a Toyota dealership in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And Sparks Parts is our online division, and we've been one of the largest in the nation for probably about 9 years now. And we do everything. We do a lot of performance stuff, superchargers. We've done a lot of superchargers. These Tundras are putting out over 550 horsepower, so it's something that's a lot of fun.
Wow.
Lift kits, everything. And with this truck itself, we put quite a bit of things onto it.
This latch system kind of goes along with the tonneau cover. I mean, if we plug this thing in here, now we got power from the cab, we should be able to operate it and actually run this lock and unlock.
Right.
And that's going to make the difference of keeping your tailgate on or not. You said they can come over here and just pop these tailgates off with kind of no problem. Yeah,
it doesn't take very much. I mean, you just unclip these little rods here, and it'll tailgate slide right out in 5 minutes. So someone can run off with your tailgate, or if you've got stuff inside your bed, they'll run off with that too. And so something like this is just really easy, and we can...
And what I really like too is you got a connector right here. So even if we want to take the tailgate off, we can go ahead and separate our electrical connection right here.
Right.
And then we can go ahead and remove the tailgate.
Yeah, they made it easy so that we could easily take apart this tailgate if that's something that you wanted to do.
And the plate was nothing to it. We just unbolted the plate from there. I mean, you got all the access in the world right here to do any of the locking and unlocking to it. But it looks like we got it all secure, nothing to it. We got our rod back in and our other one right here. Matter of just putting the wires on. But another thing too, when we were up under there, comes with the tie straps.
Right. Yeah, you just it's got plenty of wire here, and you just run it through the tailgate down under the frame, and you can come along the frame rail. There's a wire loom that you can follow. It's very easy. You can just use these zip ties and just hook it right all the way down. Simple install.
Real simple install, and a nice accessory. It looks like we got it. We just have to tie up some wires up under here and make sure it's secure. Another thing too is when we get to this, we want to pull the wires nice and tight. So when we close this, you can see there's some connectors down in here. It'll fit right under here with any problem.
Yeah, and then that way we won't pinch any of the wires, and we just kind of tie it up underneath.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and give it a shot, see if it works.
I'll go ahead and lock the truck.
Look at that. And unlock, man, that's something. Just a simple door lock solenoid, but ingenious. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite mods for sure.
Awesome. Well, I love it too. You know what? Brian's working in the front of the truck with some really cool grill and accessories. We'll join him right after the break.
Motorhead Garage, presented by Dustless Blasting, coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by Dustless Blasting. A couple minutes ago, you saw Jamie and John put that automatic tailgate lock on the truck. We've spun our 2016 Tundra around, and we're going to do some work on the front end now. And the reality is, we got this great truck. It's got a 4-inch lift, it's got big aggressive mud tires on it, it's got some great-looking wheels, and it has a baby face. We have a tough guy with a wimpy guy face on it. Jamie from Sparks Parts, we're going to fix it, and how are we going to do that?
It's easy. We're just going to take this off here, and we've got the TRD Pro style grill. The grill's great because it comes on that truck that's pretty ultra exclusive. They only come in 4 colors, but we can do any color. So any of the Tundras, we can get that same exact factory paint color matched.
That's fantastic. And the good news is, too, this is like a crazy approachable, super easy driveway modification. Anybody with a very basic set of tools. You don't have to be an experienced mechanic of any type. You basically have 4 bolts for the bottom piece, 3 bolts for the top, and some clips. I went ahead, when you and John were taking a break after all that hard work you did in the tailgate, I went ahead and loosened up, or took out the 4 bolts here. So we're going to remove this grill, which is basically is just a couple of clips. We're going to pull it past. Perfect. Set that down. Why don't you grab our new grill?
All right.
Nothing wrong with the chrome piece, of course, and it's a great looking thing. You know, trucks these days kind of defined by these big grills, but as you can see, this is a way more modern look and super cool and aggressive as well. So we're going to move this in here. So I'm clearing my side. It's going to pop in, and if you want to grab the ratchet and the 4 bolts, we can start running those babies in. There you go. We'll get these started, and we'll actually put the nose piece on, or the lip of the hood as well. Kind of a 2-piece system here at the front of these Tundras, as the grill kind of styling, I guess you'd say, carries on to the nose of the truck.
Oh yeah.
Now, Sparks Parts. Obviously, we saw the automatic tailgate, we saw this grill, but you guys are a full line supplier. Like, you have all kinds of cool stuff, and, you know, pieces like the lift and the wheels we have on this truck.
Yeah, we have access to over 900 manufacturers. So, I mean, we are a Toyota dealer, so obviously we can get you any of your factory hard parts and everything else that you've got. But, I mean, we do everything.
The big thing is the W word. It's warranted, correct?
Exactly.
Cool. Now let's slide that nose piece on as well. You can see here we've already taken that piece off. It was matching chrome just like the grill, and we're going to match it body color. That cool looking mesh there. Any trick here?
Nope, it just lines right up. It's got the clips on there, and you just pop it in.
Beauty. Then we have our 3 bolts we're going to run into the backside to secure it. That's really how easy this is. Like, do not be intimidated by this job. You can get the stuff. It's probably a half-hour job in your driveway, maybe 45 minutes if you want to have the kids help. All right, man, you're going to start running your bolts in there. One of the things we also had and did with this truck was, again, even easier than the grill. There's a Blackout logo package that Sparks Parts offers, which really is basically an overlay. They have plastic pieces that are going to have an adhesive on the back. You simply remove the adhesive and apply them over the existing factory graphics. They're there for as long as you want them to be there, and when you don't want them, you can remove them. But for us, with the black wheels on this truck, they match everything perfectly. It really ties the whole thing together. All right, man, you got your 2 bolts in. I'm going to run this one in right here. Now, where do people need to go online to find you?
It's easy. It's sparksparts.com, and we're available anytime. Our guys are really knowledgeable too. So if you got a technical question or anything like that, and we do everything: superchargers, lift kits, like you said.
Yeah, this thing really has come around. There's really no other exterior modification you can make to this quickly, this easily, and have this profound effect on the look of your truck. You know, it really is amazing how much a little bit of work has gone to change the profile of this pickup truck. Today's modern trucks are basically like a blank canvas. When you buy one of these things, you can go to a company like Sparks Parts and have really the world at your fingertips, whether you want to build a whole bunch of horsepower into it, or like we did today, some very simple bolt-on and even glue-on modifications that change the complete profile of the vehicle. This Tundra is a tough customer. Big tires, big wheels. We got the step bars on it, and now we get this great-looking nose on the truck to boot. All factory matched, all factory warranted. Sparks has what you need. But we'll be back with more Motorhead Garage in just a minute. That's all the time we got for this episode of Motorhead Garage. We're going to be back with more cool stuff next week here in the shop. Come back and see us.